Hey there, Aries Sun, Aries Moon, and Aries Rising. It's Megan from Moon Directed. I am celebrating today. I launched my new business. It's called The Tribe Empowered. I'll put the link below. But I wanted to celebrate with you by creating a special abundance reading. So we'll talk about love and we'll talk about money. I mean, honestly, who doesn't want to talk about love and talk about money? So I created my own Lenormand spread, and we're going to use that today. And then I pulled, have a couple of oracle decks. We'll pull 2 cards for love and 2 cards for money, and we'll just see how it goes from there. So let's go ahead and get you started. I hope you are having a great April. There's a lot going on in the planets. There's a lot going on in the sky. But let's talk love, let's talk money. I want to take a moment to thank you for your likes, your shares, your comments. You're helping me grow my business here on YouTube, which helped me to start my business. Ooh, okay. So in that position, I'm just going to kind of explain it as I pull a card because it might be a little easier to understand what I'm doing here. But this position right here is at the center of the situation, and it's the heart of your situation, and you have the clouds, which is about confusion. At the top line, we're going to talk about what's on your mind. And then these will go past, present, future. This will be thoughts, feelings, and actions. So let's see here. This card. This card. You have some really lovely cards, so I'm not really sure why you're so confused, but let's just keep going here. That's not so great. Okay. And this is the overall energy. Can you see it? Nope, not there. Maybe here. All right. Well, let's just put it down here. All right. Okay, so here's what we got going on. So at the center of the situation, there's a lot of confusion. You're not really sure which way to go. You're not really sure what you need to do. You're not really sure how to get there. So in the past, you took a much higher perspective, so that should have helped clear up some of the confusion. But apparently no, because we're still in the confusion stage here. And right now, you're working toward happiness. So I think you took a higher perspective to understand what makes you happy, what doesn't make you happy. Maybe what you're confused about is that, okay, well, I know what makes me happy, but how do I get there? Or how do I change the circumstances that I'm in order to create that? And the reason I say that is because up here in the house of transformation, or what's known in Lenormand as the coffin house, you have the key. And so I think the key is about the certainty, the crux of the whole thing. And this is actually the key spot that I picked. So for this means that the key to your transformation of happiness, that's what you're thinking about. You're confused about how to bring about the change, because in the past, you were thinking about a change. You knew you needed to make a change, and you needed to make the change in what we have, the garden here. So the community house, this is abundance. So I think it's not just you, it affects a lot of people. So you need to make a change to bring about the happiness. In the action card, we have the snake. Now the snake in Lenormand can mean several things. It can mean watch out, someone's out to get you. It can mean lots of bitching, sniping, and arguments. It can also mean that in order to bring about transformation, you need to shed your old skin or your old way of doing things. And since it's in the action house, it's not in the feeling house, it's not in the thoughts house, you either need to tell somebody something, like put them in their place, or you need to change your way of doing things in order to bring around this happiness that you want. Because this feeling right here is loyalty. So in the outcome position, you have a community that's very abundant, because that's in the fish house of abundance. So it's an abundant community. There's lots of loyalty and love. I mean, dogs, they're just loyal. They always have your back. And so the change, I think, is pretty easy, because I think you can do it. And the overall is healing. The overall situation here is healing. So since the overall situation is healing, I don't think starting in arguments the way you want to go. I think you need to transform something that you are doing. I think you know what it is because you have the higher perspective. You've taken a look at it. This right here is communication. Could have been an email, could have been a letter, something that you wanted to communicate. and there's some confusion about how to do it, but it's to somebody you care about. It's somebody that you feel good about. And so I think that in order to bring about the change that you want, to bring in the abundance, you're going to need to make the change. You're going to need to change the way you've been managing the situation. So hopefully that was helpful. Let's get some cards. So I'm going to pull 2 cards right now on abundance. And I'm going to call these out as, what do I need to do, or you, Aries, what do I need to do to bring more financial abundance into my life? So what does Aries need to do to bring about more financial abundance into their lives? What does Aries need to do to bring about more financial abundance into their lives? 2. You have a secret fairy. I've never even seen this one. Every garden has fairies. Secret fairy says, do a good deed for someone and not get found out. So when you give to the universe gives back. So by you helping someone and doing it on the sly, not being obvious about it, then you will get, oh, and this one says the same thing. It says, give, donate, discover the power of giving what you need. Time, money, and love, and all will come back to you triple as you give it out, which is about what I was just about to say. So, donating your time, objects, something of value to you, maybe giving anonymously to a cause that you care about, giving to somebody, helping somebody out. So, you're feeling a little broke, put a little bit of extra money into some kind of a donation to something. If you're feeling like you need a new place to live, go give your time to Habitat for Humanity, and go help somebody else get a home so that you can get a new home. That kind of an idea. So maybe that is something that you can do that will bring more abundance in. I'm actually shuffling the wrong card, so I'm going to set this aside and try this again. Because I was busy thinking about that. But it's so cool. Okay, so another piece of advice for what Aries can do to bring more financial abundance into their lives. What can Aries do to bring more financial abundance into their lives? I really do want to thank you so much. Your likes, your shares, and comments. Really, you've just been helping me so much. And if you would hit the thumbs up button right now while we're looking for this, and help me continue to grow my channel, that'd be a way you could give in secret. Because I can't ever tell who likes anything. You have visualized abundance in all forms. God gave you such great spiritual power that everything you visualize eventually becomes reality. Hold a steady vision of that which is beautiful, healthful, positive, and filled with blessings, and that is what you will experience. How nice. How nice. Okay, so this higher perspective could have been when you were thinking about what it is you want. What do you really want to create? And then picture it as though it's happening right now. It's the same as your I am statements, right? I am living in the home of my dreams. I am the proprietor of a successful business. I am financially abundant and I have plenty of money to do things that I like to do, such as travel, or probably travel if you're Aries, but something like that. Okay, but picture it. It can't just be the I am statements. You need to picture what you want. So say you want a beautiful home. What exactly does that home look like? What color is it? How many rooms does it have? Picture yourself in it. What kind of furnishings would you put? Walk your way as far as you can into the idea, the visualization of it, and keep working toward it, and that helps it to become a reality. All right, so now we're going to focus on what does Aries need to do to bring more love into their lives. Okay, you had this whole clump here. I felt like it needed to come out. That's beautiful though. Okay, well, all right, I see what's happening here. So, in order to bring in more abundance of love in your life, you're in a situation that you need to move beyond. You need to let go of the emotional pain of the situation, and you need to leave it alone and let it go. So, is it walking away from a situation you're currently in, or is it walking away from a situation that you were in? And either way, I feel like it's more like you're walking away from one that you're currently in, but here we go. So there's this clump that wanted to come out, and I think it's like the future coming in. So first off, there's a Five of Cups energy. There's some regret, and maybe this is the part, maybe it's out, the breakup's already happened, and now you need to emotionally let go and walk away. And this one's called change your focus. So through the process of changing your focus, by thinking of the good things ahead and not worrying about what you left behind, that is the first steps towards moving toward a better future. And then these cards are just lovely. You have the Three of Cups, which is share the love. This is community. This is spending time with family and friends. This is getting out and having fun. This is creating, I was going to say creating balance, but look, you have the Two of Pentacles. This is creating balance in your life. This is work-life balance. Get out there, have fun. Maybe you've been, kind of stuck in your own space for too long. Allow yourself time to heal. You have the Star card that's beautiful. And look what else you have. You have the Two of Cups, the coming together. So I think in order to get yourself to the next phase, I think in order to bring in the joy and the love into your life, in order to get there, you're going to have to let go and move on. Like really let go emotionally. Like that did not serve me. That was not working for me. I'm letting that go. So remember to be the secret fairy and give financially, of time, money, effort, something for what you want to come in as far as money goes, and visualize what you want, and then walk away from that what's not working so you can open the door to opportunities, and then reach out to your friends and go have some fun. All right, Aries. Well, looks like a pretty good prescription for how to bring in more abundance into your life. Be sure to check out my Tribe Empowers link. I don't have the website up yet. I just kind of launched a business page. I'm still building the website. It's my first one, so it's taken me a little more time. But I'm excited about the future for me. I'm excited about the future for you. You are going to shed the skin and create a much better future for yourself just by walking away and by giving your time and your energy. That's lovely. All right, I will talk to you soon. You take care. Have a great week. Bye.